Have you ever felt that sharp, burning sensation creeping up your chest after a meal, or found yourself constantly bloated, constipated, or waking in the middle of the night with acid in your throat? If so, you're not alone. But here's what most people don't know, and what I've seen time and again after more than a decade helping people with digestive issues. The real problem isn't too much stomach acid. In fact, the majority of people suffering from acid reflux, heartburn, or constipation actually have too little stomach acid and a weak lower esophageal sphincter, also known as the cardiac sphincter, that allows acid to escape where it shouldn't. The truth is, we've been misled. It's not the acid itself, it's what weakens the gate that holds it back, and what sabotages your digestion from the inside out. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the real root causes of acid reflux, heartburn, and sluggish digestion, and I'll show you how to start healing them naturally, right now. You'll discover why drinking water during meals might be doing more harm than good, how your dinner habits could silently be weakening your digestive muscles, how chronic stress can physically open the gate that lets acid rise, and what to do about it. We'll also explore how certain healing herbs can calm your gut lining, how proper hydration and fiber can reverse constipation, and why fermented foods and even your toilet posture can completely change your digestive health. These are not theories, these are simple, science-backed principles that I've used to help thousands of people reclaim their gut health without relying on antacids or prescription meds. Whether you're in your 30s or in your 70s, this knowledge applies to you. Now, before we begin, tell me, where are you joining from today? Drop it in the comments below. And here's a question that might surprise you. Do you drink water during meals? Type yes or no, because when we get to that part, you might want to rethink that habit. If this sounds helpful already, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our natural health tips and proven remedies. Your gut is the core of your health. It's where energy, immunity, and vitality begin. When digestion suffers, everything suffers. But when you give your body the tools it needs to heal, everything changes. So stay with me, because what you learn in the next few minutes might completely transform how you eat, how you feel, and how you live. Let's get started. Acid reflux and heartburn. Let me start with something that surprises most of my clients. Acid reflux and heartburn are not actually caused by too much stomach acid. I know it feels like acid is the issue, but after more than a decade of helping people heal naturally, I've found that the real problem is usually the opposite: too little acid combined with poor digestive habits. Your stomach is designed to be highly acidic, and that acid plays a crucial role in breaking down protein, activating enzymes like pepsin, and defending against harmful bacteria. Without enough of it, food lingers in the stomach, ferments, and creates pressure that pushes up into the esophagus. And this is where a small but mighty muscle, the cardiac sphincter, comes in. It's meant to act like a gate, staying closed to keep acid in the stomach. But when you eat heavy dinners, lie down right after eating, drink too much liquid during meals, or experience chronic stress, this valve weakens. The result? That all too familiar burning sensation in your chest. So the real issue isn't the acid itself, it's where the acid ends up when that valve fails to stay shut. From what I've seen in hundreds of cases, healing reflux is not about eliminating acid, but supporting your body's natural digestive process. That means eating your biggest meal in the morning, a moderate lunch, and keeping dinner light. It also means skipping large drinks with meals and avoiding the habit of washing food down with water, which dilutes your digestive juices and slows digestion. And perhaps most importantly, managing stress, which tightens muscles, including the cardiac sphincter, disrupts digestion, and contributes to reflux. If your body is constantly tense and under pressure, your digestion will suffer. The good news is, you can change this starting today. If this insight opened your eyes, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps our content reach more people. And in the comments below, let me know. Have you tried adjusting your meal schedule to ease reflux? What changes helped you the most? Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another natural health strategy that works with your body, not against it. 2. The role of stomach acid and digestive enzymes. Now, let's go deeper, because if you want lasting relief from digestive issues, it's not just about what you eat, but how your body digests it. And that process begins with one essential element: stomach acid. Far from being your enemy, hydrochloric acid, HCl, is one of your digestive system's greatest allies. It not only helps break down protein, but also activates vital enzymes like pepsin, which are responsible for unlocking the nutrients in your food. Without sufficient acid, that chain reaction can't begin. As a result, You're left with undigested protein, poor nutrient absorption, and a whole host of problems, from bloating and gas to fatigue and brain fog. But here's the thing. Many people unknowingly sabotage their own digestion. One of the most common habits I see? Drinking large amounts of water during meals. While hydration is absolutely essential, flooding your stomach with liquid at mealtime dilutes your digestive acid and enzymes, making them far less effective. It's like trying to clean greasy dishes with watered-down soap. You need the right concentration for the process to work. That's why I always recommend stopping fluids at least 30 minutes before a meal and waiting 90 minutes after eating to resume drinking. And if you're wondering whether you're producing enough acid in the first place, signs like bloating, indigestion, and even nutrient deficiencies can be big clues. As we age, stress, medications, and poor dietary habits all contribute to lower stomach acid production. So it's no surprise that many people over 40 begin to struggle with slow, uncomfortable digestion. The good news? There are ways to naturally support your stomach's acid levels, like starting your day with lemon water or a small amount of apple cider vinegar before meals. And remember, good digestion is about rhythm and respect, giving your body the time and space it needs to do its job. If this resonates with you, I invite you to drop a comment below and share. Have you ever noticed a difference in how you feel when you avoid drinking with meals? Or when you space out your eating times? Your experiences could help someone else. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more expert insights into natural, science-backed digestive health. 3. The importance of probiotics in the small intestine. Let's move further along your digestive journey into one of the most powerful and overlooked areas of your entire system, the small intestine. This is where the grand finale of digestion happens. After food leaves the stomach, it enters the small intestine, where nutrients are absorbed and delivered into your bloodstream. But this delicate process depends on something most people rarely think about: your gut flora. Yes, I'm talking about the trillions of beneficial bacteria lining your intestinal walls, especially Lactobacillus acidophilus and Bifidobacterium. These friendly microbes don't just sit there, they perform a critical job. They help complete the breakdown of food, release important vitamins like the B complex, and support the absorption of nutrients directly into your blood. Without them, even the healthiest diet could fall short. Now, here's what I've seen time and time again in people with digestive issues. Their microbiome has been damaged, often by antibiotics, poor diet, stress, or overuse of antacids. This leads to a thinning of the intestinal lining, sometimes referred to as leaky gut, which allows toxins and pathogens to slip into the bloodstream. Not good. You may notice it in the form of chronic bloating, fatigue, brain fog, or food sensitivities. But the good news? The small intestine has incredible regenerative power if you give it the right support. That's where probiotics come in, either through high-quality supplements or fermented foods like kefir, yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut. These not only help rebuild the microbiome but also reinforce the mucosal barrier that protects your gut lining. And let's not forget fiber, especially from vegetables, which feeds your good bacteria and helps them thrive. So, how do you know if your gut is working well? Consistent energy, clear skin, strong immunity, and regular digestion are all signs your small intestine is doing its job. But if you're struggling, it might be time to nourish those gut bugs and rebuild your internal ecosystem. Backhand index pointing right if this resonates with you. Leave a comment below. Have you ever tried probiotics or fermented foods? What difference did they make? And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more expert health tips, because when your gut is healthy, everything else starts to fall into place. 4. Natural constipation treatment. Now let's talk about a topic that affects millions of people, especially as we age: constipation and sluggish bowel movements. If you're only going once every 2 or 3 days, or even less frequently, your colon might be crying for help. You see, healthy elimination is not just about comfort. It's one of your body's main detox systems. When stool sits too long in the colon, toxins and waste products can be reabsorbed into your bloodstream, leading to fatigue, skin problems, brain fog, and even a weakened immune system. So what's going wrong? In my years of helping patients naturally restore bowel function, I've found 3 main issues: not enough fiber, not enough water, and not enough movement. Many people eat too much processed food and not nearly enough vegetables. Vegetables are your colon's best friend. They're rich in fiber and minerals and low in sugar. Fiber adds bulk to your stool, keeps things moving, and feeds the good bacteria in your gut. But fiber without water is like a sponge with no moisture. It just sits there. That's why hydration is just as important. Drinking plenty of water helps soften the stool and makes elimination smoother and more regular. Now, what if you're doing everything right? Eating fiber, staying hydrated, exercising, and still struggling with constipation? That's when I recommend turning to herbal support. A gentle herbal tea made from Cascara sagrada, licorice root, and buckthorn bark can stimulate the colon without being habit-forming. 1 cup at night is often enough to help the colon relearn its natural rhythm. And the key here is, these herbs don't just force movement. They help rebuild proper function over time. And don't forget posture. Using a small footstool, like a squatty potty, while sitting on the toilet can align your colon properly and allow easier, more complete elimination, just like nature intended. So if you've been feeling sluggish, bloated, or backed up, remember, natural healing is possible. Clean up the diet, hydrate well, move more, and consider gentle herbal support to help your colon reset. Backhand index pointing right, let me know in the comments. Have you ever tried herbal teas or a squatty potty? Did it help? And if this part of the video spoke to you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more gut healing tips. Your colon will thank you. 5. Natural digestive enzymes. Now let's talk about one of nature's most powerful secrets for digestive health, natural enzymes. Many people who suffer from bloating, indigestion, or slow digestion don't realize that their bodies may be struggling to produce enough digestive enzymes, especially as they age. These enzymes, like pepsin, trypsin, and chymotrypsin, are critical for breaking down proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. But what happens when the stomach or pancreas isn't producing enough? The food stays undigested, fermentation begins, gas builds up, and nutrients aren't properly absorbed. That's where plant-based enzymes come in to support your system naturally. 2 of my favorite sources: pineapple and papaya. Pineapple contains a powerful enzyme called bromelain, which breaks down protein and reduces inflammation in the gut. Papaya offers papain, another potent enzyme that helps digest tough proteins and supports smoother digestion. What's amazing is that these enzymes don't just help your body break down food. They also help reduce gut inflammation and support healing for people with IBS or gastritis. You can enjoy them fresh, like a few slices of ripe pineapple before a meal or some papaya as a refreshing snack. For those who need more targeted support, concentrated forms of bromelain and papain are also available in capsule form. I recommend them especially for people with pancreatic issues, since these enzymes can make a huge difference in nutrient absorption. Now, beyond fruits, certain bitter herbs are also champions of digestion. Herbs like gentian root, dandelion, and milk thistle stimulate your stomach, liver, and pancreas to naturally release more enzymes and bile. These herbs are especially helpful before meals. Just a few drops of a digestive bitters tincture can wake up your system and help you digest more efficiently. So, whether you're chewing on fresh pineapple or sipping on a herbal bitters tea, remember, nature has gifted us with powerful tools to restore and enhance digestion. Pineapple, have you tried using pineapple or papaya for digestion? Or maybe a herbal tincture before meals? Let me know in the comments. If you found this helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more natural healing insights, and remember, good digestion is the foundation of good health. So, as we've journeyed through the digestive system together today, here's the big takeaway. Your gut is the gateway to your health. Whether you're battling heartburn, acid reflux, constipation, or just want to feel lighter and more energized, healing begins with understanding how your body works and giving it what it truly needs. We learned that reflux isn't just about acid. It's about hydration, stomach muscle tone, and how we eat. We saw that enzymes, both natural and internal, are crucial for breaking down food and absorbing nutrients, and that the small intestine's friendly bacteria play a starring role in keeping everything balanced. And when it comes to constipation or a sluggish colon, fiber, water, gentle herbs, and proper posture can make a world of difference, without side effects and without dependency on harsh laxatives. You don't need to suffer through bloating, discomfort, or irregularity. With just a few simple shifts, eating your biggest meals earlier in the day, avoiding drinking large amounts of fluid with meals, adding more fresh vegetables, fermented foods, and powerful herbs, your gut can reset itself, often faster than you think. Remember, Your body is incredibly intelligent. It just needs the right conditions to heal. If this video opened your eyes to something new or reminded you of the basics you may have forgotten, please like this video. Speech Balloon, share your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments. I read every one of them. Pushpin, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a natural health tip that could change your life. Until next time, stay nourished, stay curious, and always trust your body's wisdom. You have more control over your health than you realize, and it all starts in the gut.